I did need sunscreen for my scalp because it was Arizona. And I did get burnt. And then all my makeup I brought was useless because I had just bought brand new foundation and now I am 2 shades darker.
We are live.
Oh my gosh.
We have a new Ashton. It's Moss who's talking as we go live.
Oh, yes.
But
Love
yeah,
to see it.
if our audio quality isn't normal, we're trying out new audio stuff. But hey, everybody, welcome to Sigil and Shadow. All right. We're in the Big Gay Dice Game time slot because, well, Sigil and Shadow went really well, and this was the soonest we could fit it. And Vampire did not go super well. Ashton.
I was in. How dare you? How fucking dare
I
you.
loved Kermit Mustard Gonzo. Okay?
Thank you, Moss.
Yeah, let's ask the people who played with Kermit Gonzo Mustard Gonzo.
No, thank you.
If you are going to slander the name of Kermit Mustard Gonzo, please get his name right. That's all I ask.
But with that, oh shit, I have to update our info on Twitch. Look, it is not one of our shows if things are organized. But
What is this organization that you speak of?
I don't know. I've heard rumors. It's probably just a myth, though.
Oh my God.
Sigil
Never
and
done it.
Shadow session.
Never been organized a day in my life.
All right, there we go. Now we're all good. Hype. All right. So we may have new viewers who have never watched us before with this one because the community of Sigil and Shadow has heard about this. R.E. Davis, the writer of Sigil and Shadow, really enjoyed our one shot, which is part of why
Hello,
we
community.
pushed it up, as well as, you know, some other people. This is, as often as they have been on the show, this is the first ever show that Moss is in the principal cast.
Woo!
So,
Sorry.
you're stuck now. All right. But we are no longer doing a one shot. We're doing a campaign. In podcast, this is all getting chopped off. But we are officially starting Charm City, which is another nickname for Baltimore, the city we will be playing out of, at least to start.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah, I looked up other names for Baltimore. I'm like, Charm City. Okay, that one works.
You got
It
others?
actually is a real name for
You
Charm
can
City.
throw in
Like the
No,
Sunshine State. Florida.
the City of Crabs.
there
I don't know.
were
Everything I know about Baltimore is from Hairspray.
I'll pull them back up because they're not as good. There's Monumental City, which was a contender. City That Reads. Shout out to
Love
Ashton.
it. Yeah, thank you.
Mob Town
Oh,
and Bodymore.
I mean, those are all very good for me personally.
And of course, to this day, there is still Charm City. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I can use that one.
Have you considered Monumental Charm?
Monumental Charm. Look, I was working on that. There was also possibly just going to call it Thousand Masks for some stuff coming up to go with Tales from 2000, all of that. But with that, we now officially start Charm City. It will be linked to our Sigil and Shadow one-shot from about a month ago. But how that links isn't necessary to start now. The important information will come out in due time. We are, however, opening Yeah, we're dealing with a lot of witches. We might as well start with the witching hour. And open at about 3 a.m., hour after closing, which is great because some people work at the club Hex Appeal. The sisters Mars
It took me that
and
long to get that pun. Sorry.
the sisters Mars and Mercury are kind of cleaning up. This is also a place that I have on my notes, make NPCs for Hex Appeal. And ended there. But the
Oh, yeah.
owner, Louis,
Kermit Mustard Gonzo.
lets the two of you close up. You're also able to kind of use this place after hours. I don't know what the living arrangement for you guys currently is with working and everything, but this is where we are going to open our story.
Look, I only broke 3 glasses today. That's a record.
How?
Well, one wasn't my fault, kind of. I tried to do the bar slide, and the guy
I've
didn't catch
talked
it.
about this.
The guy could have caught it and it'd been really cool, and I could have got like a really good tip.
Or it could have spilled all over him, and you could have
That's what
gotten
happened.
really fired.
Yeah. The other 2 were my fault because I backed up into somebody else, and
Why wasn't that one your fault? The first one?
because he didn't catch it.
Did you
Should've
tell him to catch it?
I was like, "Yeah, here, catch," and he wasn't paying attention, so that's not my fault.
Did you look?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
But I got like 60. Is it dollars still? I got like $60 in tips,
Yes,
so
it's
that's
still
cool.
dollars.
And like everybody,
and how
all
much
the
did
other,
the boss take out of that?
that's not important.
Cool. I'll continue to cover all the rent. Got it.
All right. So as you guys finish up, it does sound like the two of you are living together. What is your living situation like?
Studio apartment somewhere.
No, it's like it was the Hunter office apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, is it our dad's old apartment?
Now it is.
Yeah. Now it is.
Oh, she's never home. She gets home drunk as fuck to sleep.
Yeah. What is your guys' lifestyle, by the way, with your backgrounds?
Oh, mine's like a 2. That's why I was like,
Okay.
oh, we don't have to have a studio.
Yeah.
Mine's a 1, I think.
Okay. So we'll split the difference at 1.5. So like it could be a 2, but it's getting drugged down a little bit by your sister.
Yeah, mine's a 1 because I'm a college dropout who can't bartend.
Have you considered stripping?
You know, I'm not I'm too self-conscious for that. And Minerva would never approve and start screaming at me in the middle of a dance, so
Minerva took me to my first club. Are you kidding me?
yeah, but it's you, not me. I don't know. You're not the one that's suddenly haunted by her.
The ghost of Minerva is currently up on a table dancing.
I don't see her.
You can. You're the one
No,
haunted by her.
Can I see her? I don't have 6th sense anymore.
Yeah, no, you can see her because
Okay.
you're haunted by her. Only you can see her unless they
Oh,
have
okay.
6th sense.
What the fuck are you
I
dancing
was told
now?
not to take mysticism because my sister had it. And then
Yeah,
everybody else had it. No, she doesn't.
You can always
Why-
take it after adventures.
She's
I
dancing.
want more magic.
She's literally dancing on a table right now. Like, I don't understand. It's like she's taunting me. Why? Whatever.
Do you want me to talk to her?
No,
Because it will.
it's not gonna accomplish anything.
Did we ever
Let's give us
establish how
more money.
Minerva died?
She died in a hunting
Okay.
trip
Yeah.
protecting Mercury.
Me. I'll deal with those
Minerva was
emotions
the
at some
fun
point.
sister.
How dare you?
Okay.
How dare
Is
you?
there anything else either of you want to do tonight before we progress into the next day?
I don't have larceny.
I do.
Try. You won't steal from your workplace, probably.
Oh, we can do the next one next door. We hate them anyways.
Can we stop next door and steal some booze?
Y'all are middle class income. You just have booze.
Can you buy me some booze?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
God.
I
She's
mean,
getting.
would you not rather have weed?
When a D&D player plays vampire.
My character has become possibly slightly an alcoholic over the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Which is why wouldn't you rather have weed?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
An edible would be great.
Alcohol, please.
Okay, dokie. Be
I
just
black out,
like
I
him.
feel.
Okay, let's go.
What was that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right. Anyone doing any personal stuff, checking for work or anything like that before you go to bed? Or are you guys just apparently the alcohol's getting trashed and you go into bed? Any
My
spells, any
concern
rituals?
is I don't do any of those things. My concern is getting trashed so I can sleep tonight without nightmares. That's literally all Mars' concern is right this second.
After she gets her first glass, I pour out half the bottle and fill it with water.
Amazing.
That's rude. How dare you try to save my
Is
liver?
rude. So we will move to the next morning if no one's doing any rituals or anything. Also,
I mean, yeah, I got nothing to do. Never mind.
all right. I will say that Mars, you are going to need to make a strength resistance check
Why strength?
because that's all physical durability.
Why not willpower? I just lowered that. That's not fair.
Because you can't
Willpower would have kept you from drinking.
Yeah, willpower would have kept you from drinking. Strength keeps you from being hungover.
I literally just switched my logic and freaking strength when I updated this character.
I'm aware.
Rude.
I was there when you did it.
Rude.
You then made the choice of I'm going to get smashed on night 1 of the campaign. Like,
yeah, I stand by my decision.
Thankfully, it's a little less smash than you would have
That's a
gotten.
7.
oh, on a D100.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then you're fine because that should be well below your freaking strength.
Yeah. Strength is 45.
Yeah. All right. So the next morning-ish, I mean, morning's a general term, at about noon o'clock, you wake up. Now, Mars, you said you're mainly making money through hunting, right? Like you are hunting to also pay the bills, or is that something you dropped?
I do hunting on the side of bartending, which means I keep missing bartender.
Yeah.
Bartending sessions. I'm on strike 4 at the.
So your phone is going to get an email.
I am half awake looking at it and like squinting at the screen because it's a little too bright.
It's from a Google account that says Sarah Anderson.
Who the fuck is Sandra Anderson?
It's like sagemama84@gmail.com.
Sarah Sanderson?
Anderson.
Anderson.
This is not Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I read the email.
It's essentially it's an email going through, because how do you pick up hunting? Like, do you guys have like a website? How do people know to reach you?
I put I have a newspaper article.
You have an ad in the newspaper?
We do not.
You have an ad in the Penny Saver?
That's what her dad told her to do.
I mean, it does sound like the old hunter.
She
Like,
also got a Facebook
you put them in the
ad.
Penny Saver, you get a lot of stretch for that.
Wait,
the real
what's
desperate people
Facebook?
get the Penny Saver, kid.
What's called Facebook in this game? What are we calling
Facebook.
Facebook? Okay. Facebook also has an ad on it for it.
Okay. So through your Facebook group, or like you get a
Cool.
Facebook message essentially. That's like, hi, I saw you do like ghost hunting and stuff, and I finally got my husband to agree to it, but we got some weird stuff in this house ever since we bought it. And it's gonna go and be like, there's all kinds of unexplainable stuff, like our daughter keeps seeing things, there's disembodied voices, we'll lose stuff and it'll show up in really weird places. And her daughter, Emily, is not sleeping anymore.
Cool. Mercury, are you awake?
Yeah.
I got a job.
Now, Mercury, did you know that Mars had like reached out publicly for jobs at this point? Because you guys were not doing this 6 months ago.
No.
All right. Perfect. This is a perfect reason that you have to build a group.
You think I'm gonna make a decision?
No.
That's what dice
I
are
have
for.
this for that.
The pendulum abides.
I got us a job. We need to get a group together, I think.
Because that
Yeah.
means
That's a
probably
job.
that means probably the last haunted house you investigated was the old hat house.
What? How did I get us a job? Facebook?
When did you advertise on Facebook?
The last like 4 months.
And you were crying in your room?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I said you were unproductive.
I mean, it's the first time someone actually contacted us in 4 months, so to be fair. But there's a haunted house.
It's better than the penny saver. That's what Dad always said to do.
I did that too.
Canonically now.
Oh,
Just in case. Just in case.
it's always old people and they never pay. And it's just their cat. It's always their cat.
It was the cat. I had one job. That's why I missed last time. But it was the cat in the attic. But she did pay with cookies. That's why there were cookies at the
The
house.
ones that gave us food poisoning?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those were not raisins.
Oh, I didn't need that thought in my head.
All right.
But I got
Yeah.
a job. We need to get a team together because last time we did a house by ourselves, it didn't go. Oh, now I'm sad.
Yeah.
She just like turns right back into her.
Cut. Fuck. I'm sorry. Shit. I guess I'm doing this. I don't know anything about the job.
Oh,
Mars! I need you to stop crying and come back.
Mars is wallowing. Minerva will probably have to yell at her.
All right. So, Mercury, what do you want to do to find out more info about the job?
I thought it was talking to Minerva. Okay, never mind. I guess.
I was gonna say, can you
Okay.
talk to Minerva?
Minerva can talk through me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
So-
Minerva can talk through you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this kind of echoey other voice comes out of Mars. It's a family. They look like they're in their maybe 30s. They said that they have a daughter that can't sleep.
Mars
So
just
go
looks
to a
good.
doctor?
Not that kind of issue, Mercury.
I mean, is there details that tell us that?
I hand the phone over.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So probably a poltergeist or worse. Got
Eerie
it.
apparitions, disembodied voices, objects moving on their own.
Yeah, the moving's poltergeist. Got it. Okay. You know what? I could call Alexandria. I got her help last time there was a poltergeist. So I'm gonna call Alexandria.
I don't know characters' names.
It's Ash.
That's Ashton. I'm gonna roll for what day of the week this is, by the way.
I don't know phone calls.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
What's your character's name?
No, I'm Alexandria in this game. I love playing with Moss because they're not sick of my jokes yet. I love it. This is so refreshing.
I'm gonna call my therapist.
No, that's actually great.
All right. So first we're going to cut to Alexandria. Where would you be at about 12:30, 1 o'clock on a Wednesday?
Oh, I mean, I'm at the what's a university in Baltimore? I don't know. The
Baltimore University.
Baltimore University, yeah.
As a guest, you got a 50-50 chance of it working.
You're right. But yeah, I'm probably on a campus. I don't think I'm doing a lecture currently.
Oh.
I think that I am probably just like in like a back room with, like going over a bunch of books in the library.
We're gonna make this real easy. Johns Hopkins
Yeah.
University.
Cool.
Oh, that's where that is.
Yeah.
They just saw a movie there, so there's another Baltimore.
Wow.
Hey.
2 movies in Baltimore.
I think I only saw a hospital for that, though. So.
But yeah, what are you doing at the university?
I am probably just like going through like their old colleges have like fucking rooms of like old books and like you know what I'm talking about, right? I haven't been to college in a while. They got like old manuscripts and stuff like that, right? Colleges
Yeah,
do
they
that.
have libraries. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean like special ones.
There you go. Movies set in Baltimore.
Oh yes, Hairspray.
Why did this disappear? There we go. All your cameras vanished for a second. Why is it there?
Because we're using Discord, that's why. That's why it is.
Because if I pull up Discord, all your cameras vanish.
Oh yeah, see, I see
Yeah.
that on the screen too.
Yeah.
Wow.
It just randomly likes to. Good to know. Fuck, we're gonna be out $16 a month. All right. But yeah, so looking up some stuff on the campus library at Johns Hopkins.
Mhm.
When your phone goes off, is your phone on silent in the library?
No. No,
What
definitely
is your
not.
ringtone?
I mean, it's got to be the Indiana Jones theme song, right?
Just ba-da-da-da.
Yeah,
That's all we can do.
absolutely. Yeah, exactly. I answer it right after that point, so it's fine. Hi, what's going on? Okay, bye.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I was typing my name into the chat. Didn't realize.
What the hell? Hold on.
Oh,
I gave
we were
everyone
almost
100
done.
XP.
Yes.
No. Nope. Nope. No more Discord for games. Fuck you, Discord.
It's really going wild up there.
It
Wild
Well, you
is.
also
right
said
now.
you wanted to use Ninja.
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah,
to
I
use.
can do Video Ninja now. That is
Yeah.
confirmed.
Yeah, I just
I
need
don't know what that
to.
is.
Oh, it's
It's a
Yeah, it was
website you can
completely
use
gone.
instead
Oh.
that connects.
It'll give all the cameras separate video sources and audio sources and stuff. It's really nice if you want to like spend the 3 hours initially setting it up.
It doesn't take 3 hours.
For my standards, it will.
Ooh.
I'll
That's
do that
nice.
next week.
Yeah.
I have help.
Oh no, it won't take that long for you. It'll take that long for me in OBS. For you, you literally click a link I sent you and everything's done.
Oh, okay.
It's all me that has to do that work. But
Sorry.
no, it's fine. Back Johns Hopkins University Library. Indiana Jones theme plays as. We haven't done any character descriptions, and I'm realizing this right now.
No, we have not.
As what does Alexandria look like?
She is she's not frumpy, but she's almost frumpy. Like she's like very much an adult who has like grown into herself, but she just doesn't care too much about how she looks. And she has really big like hair that she keeps back in a bun and glasses. And she's always dressed like she's doing a university lecture. So like probably business casual. But yeah, and she's not even gonna look up from whatever book she's reading, and she's just gonna answer the phone and say, "Yep, hello."
Hey. Wait, real quick. Does she have a nickname? Do I have to say the whole thing?
No, you don't ever have to say the whole thing. You can call her Alex. It's fine.
Okay. I just wanted to check we didn't have a Kermit Mustard Gonzo situation.
You say that, and Mary's just immediately like, "I will leave."
I'm regretting not playing a punchy character today after what happened today. So
Oh no.
I'll punch for you.
We'll
Thank
find you
you.
something to hit. Hey, Alex, I got a job that involves what looks like a poltergeist, and you want in?
Awesome. Who is this?
Shit, sorry, it's Mercury. I don't
Sorry,
call
I didn't-
people.
I didn't look at the caller ID. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'm definitely in. Like a real poltergeist or like a fake poltergeist?
We're talking apparitions,
Ooh.
kid that doesn't sleep, and moving objects.
Oh, that's so fun. Okay, absolutely. Yeah,
Would be
just send
worse
me the
than a
address.
poltergeist, but it's at least a poltergeist.
That's
you know what I'm
really
saying?
cool. Okay, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm totally there. Just send me the address and I will be there immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna send the address to my office so you don't get yourself killed. And we'll just meet up here because I feel like we're gonna get somebody else too.
Okay,
So we
sure.
don't die. Cool.
okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Death sucks.
You
I
know
hear
what? Say it again.
Death sucks.
Yeah, nice. You did it. Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right. At the same time, Mars apparently was calling their therapist.
I text the therapist and I'm like, "Hey, Dr. Crowley, how's it going?"
Do you get a text back? Is everything all right now?
Yeah, probably no.
Okay. Do you need a session? I've got an opening this afternoon or this morning. What are we at?
About
1
1
to 10.
o'clock.
I I woke up at
Yeah. It's close to 1 p.m. right now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fast do you need me to be ready?
6.5.
Okay, just head on over now. Uh, I'll be there.
Cool. She literally sends like 50 cools through text. And then like walks out. Is like, I'm gonna go to therapy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then we can find a party and stuff to go help us with this thing.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Alex is coming now, apparently.
Who?
Do you know the person I got help with the last poltergeist we dealt with?
No.
It's okay. They're coming to help.
Okay.
It'll
think
be fine.
I think
Why don't you just have your therapist come here?
because I'm gonna have a session.
There.
It's
I
cool.
mean, I
we
can
can stay
ask.
out of the living room. It's fine.
Moss is trying to further the plot, get us all in the same room here.
No, it's fine. The plot's still furthering.
I'll be back in like a couple hours. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Cool. I
I-
guess I'll make tea.
Okay. I'm not gonna stop at the liquor store on the way there. Bye.
Ashton, you also act like our plots have ever been a straight line.
Nothing straight.
No.
in our
Nothing
games.
goes straight in these
Nothing's-
games.
Yeah, you're right.
It's insulting.
All right.
I drive to therapy
How?
but grab liquor
You
on the
didn't take a
way.
vehicle as any equipment.
Fine. I take the bus to therapy or Uber or whatever and stop at the liquor store on the way.
I specifically asked if you wanted to get a vehicle. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I don't need a vehicle. There's
Yeah.
Uber.
So you're gonna Uber.
Yeah.
Are you using your money or your sister's money?
I'm using the emergency credit card.
Jesus. I have money.
There's an emergency credit card.
Mm.
This is an emergency. I also use that to buy the liquor.
At
Look,
least
she
I know
failed
it's
business school
cheap.
for a reason.
I thought she dropped out.
All right.
See,
So
It's, nobody knows the truth.
Bro. If only I were lore right now. I don't get to know all the truths in this game.
I guess Delilah Crowley's has basically a portion of her house that is reserved for her practice.
perfect. That is perfect. Okay. So we will actually cut to Delilah Crowley. What does she look like as we come into her and like her surroundings and all of that?
For sure. Delilah has long wavy black hair. Just like almost always in this like 1940s finger wave, just hair is perfectly placed. She's got like bright eyes, always has a red lip, winged eyeliner, mascara, always very put together, usually in a vintage-esque style, but it always has a flair of I guess witchcraft to it. So I think as she gets up late, she's more so an on-call therapist than
Mhm.
anything. So she kind of comes out of her bedroom in this like 1940s sheer robe with the fluffy sleeves as she kind of puts on a cup of coffee. She's got like a black nightgown, and her cat that is not any special thing. It's just a cat. Kind of hops up on the counter to get some scritches as she's kind of getting her stuff together for the appointment.
Now we're all imagining Moss's art of this character wearing this, right? Because like, okay.
Bitch, if my therapist looked like that, I don't know how to finish that sentence, but it would.
You'd be like, I don't have mommy issues, but I'm willing to learn.
You're right. There you go. You got me. Thank you for finishing it.
Look,
You know me.
Mars is single, so I'm just saying.
I finished that sketch and I was like, oh my god, I want her to step on me.
Okay.
I had to go for the goth girl this time. I never do it. I'm like, I want it.
What?
God damn it. Why'd you pick goth?
Is the front door a doorbell or like a knocker? What's the situation for you knowing someone's at your house?
Old school knocker. And like there's like it's like a garden out front with like the little gate. It looks like a witch's house. This looks like
it's
a
not
witch's
just
house.
goth.
From Practical Magic.
It's cottage
It's like a witch's
goth.
house in
You're
here.
literally
Yeah,
just
cottage
laying a trap for Nikki.
How could you?
You have a box with a stick holding it up, and these are like the little candies you're dropping leading up to it.
You know, I
Didn't even
didn't
choose an
realize it when
herb
I
for your
created the
name.
character. However, it makes perfect sense now.
Oh, I'll be fine. Everything's fine. I'm I can't say I'm straight with a straight face. That's not okay.
That's not true for
Why
anybody.
would you ever say that? Even as a joke.
On a Tuesday? On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
I have a hard time opening the picket fence, but I can't figure it out. And then I like go to close it. It doesn't quite close, and then like stumble a little, and then close it. I might have already started drinking a little bit, but not a lot. Just like a quarter of it. And then I slid it in my purse. Mars, by the way, because I didn't describe what she looks like.
I was gonna say this is a good time to describe Mars.
is a bigger girl with white hair, naturally white hair. There is a streak of red that has faded tremendously. That looks like it's where her roots used to be, and now it's like a faded pinkish color. With the rest of her hair still white. Usually, currently it's like just a mess of curls. Because she curled it and hasn't washed her hair in like 4 days and needs to. But she is wearing ripped pants and has a leather pouch around her leg that is her father's that has ammo in it at all times. She doesn't currently have her shotgun on her.
No.
But she does have a shotgun.
Yeah, you're not taking a shotgun on a city bus.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. And then she's wearing like a very colorful floral yellow-orange shirt that has no sleeves on it, but it is also torn, so it's now asymmetrical. It looks like it was actually like ripped or burned or something in a fight at some point, and she should probably change and get rid of it, but she really likes this shirt and doesn't want to. And she looks tired and sad and drunk.
Yeah, what is the liquor Mars is currently holding as they make it to their therapist?
You know what? What did her dad drink?
Wild turkey.
Wild turkey, then.
Just give me feelings within the first 5 minutes. Okay, whatever.
It's wild turkey, then.
I mean, I was debating between that and Fireball.
It's not Fireball, gross. Oh. Yeah, bad times with Fireball. So she knocks on the door, or like she reaches up and knocks on the door, and it's like a little, like it slips out of her hands, and there's like thuds.
Yeah. I mean, you fumble with Delilah's knocker.
As I hear that, I just say, Jinxie, go get the door. And the cat kind of jumps down, goes to the door, unlocks it as I'm probably changing. And I'll be in just a second.
There's like a string tied to the handle that goes down to like a little cat toy, and Jinxie runs up and like bites it and pulls down and opens the door.
Oh, that's so cool. I walk in.
Yeah, just right in the center. You're used to this now, but like the door opens and right in the dead center of the entranceway, where there's like a square of tile for the entranceway, perfectly dead center is this black cat sitting looking at you.
I pull out a cat treat from my pocket.
Jumps up.
And then I pet the cat and make my way to the normal seating area. So and wait for my therapist to come back.
As you're waiting, we are going to cut back to the apartment where Mercury is getting ready for Alexandria to arrive. What does Mercury look like? Because we haven't discussed that yet. You're muted.
Yep. Mercury is also has white hair. They have more of like they've got an athletic frame. They pole dance. They're professionally a stripper. They have white hair also because they are triplets with Mars and Minerva. And it's like a mohawk, I guess, but really long and grown out. And there's red braids through it. And they wear the little tiny glasses that pinch on the nose, the pince nez. And there's a tattoo under their eye and a bunch of piercings, and they wear really dark makeup, and they wear the little hood thingy and like a bra thingy and shorts and a bunch of leather straps and thigh-high boots, and they've got tattoos all over them now.
Pretty much as much exposed skin as humanly possible for story reasons.
Exactly. For story reasons and only story reasons. Totally.
As Alexandria, I can't remember. Did you take a vehicle?
I took a motorcycle.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So, as Alexandria, now here's the thing. What kind of motorcycle do you want? I'm going to give you like 3 rough ideas.
Okay, thank you, because I don't know what motorcycles look like.
Well, you can have kind of like modern, sleek, kind of like a crotch rocket motorcycle. You have something big and low, like a Harley style, or you can have like a World War II motorcycle with a sidecar.
Oh, I want that sidecar, man. You know I want that sidecar. It's full of like bags and books and like loose papers that are like shoved in there. No room for a human.
You'd have to clear it out for that.
Yeah.
There's a couple leather satchels on the back of the motorcycle that's supposed to be for all that, but like you hold way more than what those would hold.
Yeah. Sometimes you know the paper's bigger.
So then does that mean rather than having like a modern helmet, you have like a dinky kind of World War II helmet, or do you have like a full face covering helmet?
Oh, it's a dinky. Oh, well, the aesthetic would be good to have a dinky one, but now I'm worried that I'm gonna.
Or is it like a rounded like Vespa helmet?
Vespa helmet.
Yeah, it's that. It's for sure that. Yeah.
You just got like a teal Vespa helmet or something.
Yeah. But yeah, it does not. It like does not match her personality. Like she gets off the motorcycle, like pulls out like a giant book and just kind of like walks up there in like her very shy manner.
If it weren't for the occult background, your character would look like they instead belong in like a French indie movie.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
You're just 2023 Amelie.
Amelie?
Amelie? All right.
We've
But
strayed so far from Evelyn.
so far.
She will when she gets up to your office, or I don't know,
Yeah,
is
is
this
this
your
the
office?
apartment
Is
or
this
the
your-
office?
Yeah.
Like we're thinking like Jessica Jones' door, okay?
Yeah.
But
So like your
it's
living
an apartment
room,
and very clearly.
what should be your living room is your office. And then
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna do shave and a haircut. While I'm at the door.
Da 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 da.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 bits.
I was like, what power is this?
I'm gonna use my spell, shave and a haircut.
You want to be just like me.
But yeah, so ba.
I opened the door.
Yo. Her hand is covering her eyes, and she's like, "Are you like decent? Like, can I like come in?"
This is my office. Yes.
I don't
mean,
know. I'm
as decent as I'm ever gonna get.
I just
so-
needed to be clear. I just needed to be sure. I respect you and I love you, and I just needed to be aware, you know?
Are you
I would
decent?
put a robe on, but
are you decent and can you come in? In no particular order, no and yes.
if we're going to cryptid booty call.
It's a cryptid booty call. Okay. Give me all of the information on the poltergeist, please, before we go. I'm very excited about it. I mean, oh no, it's very sad for the family that's being affected, but I'm very excited.
I gave you all the information I have.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah, my sister went to her therapist right after I called you.
That's good. That's
So,
good. That's very healthy.
Now you
Great,
could
but-
like research stuff. There is a skill called investigation.
I'm saying what I know currently, okay? Okay? We're gonna get to that, Bobby. This is how we have a conversation, Bobby.
We're RPing.
I'm unfamiliar with that in my games.
Ashton said they're gonna play a different character. This is how that works.
Oh, this one's had a
How
character
Dare
analysis.
you?
A proper
She
character
already
analysis.
leaving.
Look
I
at
am
she was in the
leaving.
library.
I'm fucking leaving. How
I said
dare
you
bring
did a
up that
proper
trauma?
character analysis.
Oh, I haven't thought about that man in so long. Oh,
Really? Because
okay.
I bring up this joke like once every 2 months.
Not
No idea what
recently.
we're talking about.
Not recently. You have not brought it up for like a few months at least. Ugh. Oh my god.
Ashton
Okay.
can clue
yeah.
you in on break.
Okay.
I mean, I will do some investigating. I will
Yeah.
like drop this extremely heavy book that is like the size of my face.
All right.
The only
So
thing is, like, she left with her phone, and her phone has the address, so we can look, but I don't have a photographic memory.
Well, that's
does-
fine. I know about poltergeist, but I just love reading about poltergeist.
I'm
anyways, so
assuming
we might as
Minerva forwarded it to your email when she was taking over Mars's body.
well.
Is either of you trained in investigation?
Surprisingly,
Rain?
no.
Oh no.
All right.
I was just magically good at that before, and now I
Does-
can't be bothered.
Does linguistics help me in any way?
If we come across things in multiple languages, yes.
Okay.
So, You guys can start investigating while this scene happens. We're going to quickly cover what this is going to be, since you're doing long form investigation. This is an extended test. You need to reach 100 points. Now, what you do is each time you roll, you will roll your percentile dice. If it is under what you need to roll, you succeed, and whatever number you rolled is how many points we add till you reach 100. Since neither of you are even trained in investigation,
I am a pattern seeker, though.
The fail threshold is 2. So once 2 checks are failed, you have reached a dead end and cannot go any further. But do remember that you can always spend a bone to reroll. Those of you who are illuminated, which everyone here except one is illuminated, can also spend a bone for an ally to reroll. So do both of you want to roll, or does only one of you want to roll in case there needs to be help? Now, what you will be rolling, by the way, is your logic, since you're untrained, minus 20.
I mean, I can't help. So.
Yeah. So,
okay.
What is your logic score, Ashton?
Got it. Okay, hold on. Okay. That is 60.
Okay, so you would have a 40% chance of success. What is your logic score, Moss?
I would have a 35% chance of success.
So Moss has a lower chance of success, but Moss cannot spend bones for you to reroll. But it is a 5% lower chance. So who wants to roll?
My dice have 4-leaf clovers in them.
Yeah, let's go with Moss.
All right, Moss.
It doesn't always work, though.
Okay, well, you should have told me that first.
I haven't rolled yet. Did you want to do it?
No.
Okay.
So, Moss,
I can ask Pendulum.
It's your first time rolling as a primary cast member. This is going to determine the fate of you on the channel. No pressure.
No pressure, though.
Hey, people who roll awful do very well on this channel. Just ask Rachel.
I got a 9.
You got a 9. All right. So you succeeded and you get 9 points towards 100.
Jesus Christ. That's how we have to do it? That's so fucked.
So the higher you want to roll as high as you can while being under your percentage.
Jesus.
Okay. So now we are going to cut back to therapy. What is going on in therapy? And we'll just cut back and forth between researching and therapy.
Amazing.
I'm petting the cat.
All right. So
that's what she said.
Yeah. We will cut back to Delilah starting therapy, essentially.
Delilah comes out in this like autumn burnt orange top that is very well cinched, and pencil skirt with black heels and like the wide brimmed black like hat, witchy hat. Comes out with her notebook and says, "Okay, glad you made it here okay."
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Good. It's been a good morning. Just was not doing too much, but you said you were like a 6.5 out of 10, which usually for you means about an 8.5. So I just wanted to double check.
Well, it's down to a 3 now.
That's good. But is it because you're drinking or because you're like using the different coping mechanisms we talked about?
I don't think it's important to.
I mean,
I might have had a few sips on the way here.
Okay. Would you like some tea?
Doesn't
or
really
coffee? I've got both like ready to go.
Doesn't really go with Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Uh,
realized, like, I can't fight this. I'm gonna lose.
like in this like room, she's got like a little like wood stove that she has like ready with like uh a teapot and everything ready to go. All right. So is there anything that happened this morning to kind of trigger these different feelings? I know that we've been working on some of the things since your dad's death, but
So,
let's
so you remember how, like, you said I should, like, put job posting out there?
yeah, to kind of try and move forward and be able to make something new, a new chapter.
I got a job offer,
That's amazing.
except it's like almost exactly the same. It's a house that's haunted, and the last house that was haunted that I went into, the thing happened.
Yeah.
Um, and uh, yeah, Minerva had to take over and tell Mercury.
So
I
I
understand.
am going to need you to make a willpower check, Mars. And while this is happening, we're going to cut back to those researching. I actually got some of the extended test wrong. Ashton, you also get to roll. The threshold is set by whoever has the highest skill. Both of you are untrained.
Oh!
But as long as one of you passes, it doesn't count as a failure. And every additional participant that succeeds gives plus 10% to whoever got the best roll.
Okay.
But if you get a double failure, it does count as 2 failures, which is if you get doubles on a fail.
Cool. Okay, so I got a 21.
Okay, so actually the best one is 21 with a second failure. So you guys are actually 31% of the way through.
Woo! Okay. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
also, I can at any point allow any of you to spend bones for each other to reroll when it's a team task, even if you're not illuminated. But that's at my discretion.
Okay.
If you have illuminated, you can just do it whenever.
So we're both rolling this time. Yes. Okay.
No, well, we got that one done.
I'm confused. Okay.
I fixed the first round. We're not into round 2 yet.
Got it.
Okay.
As we cut back, what did you get, Mars?
74?
And what is your will? Not 74.
50.
All right. Do you want to spend a bone to re-roll?
What am I rolling for? To
It
keep my
is
cool?
a will resistant. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'd rather not spend a bone right this second.
Okay.
Bless you.
So you're going to kind of get overwhelmed dealing with all of this. And I am going to let you. Sorry, I had a sneeze. I'm going to let you choose. Does this cause you to be frightened or dazed?
Probably days because she's drinking.
All right, you're going to take minus 10 to all actions until that's done.
Great.
So you guys continue your scene.
All right. If it's close to what happened last time, are there some strategies that we can put in place so hopefully something goes better? Or is this a job you really need to take? I mean,
Well, like, I'm on the verge of getting fired at the bar, and I kind of need money, and I think Mercury is upset with me because I keep losing more money because I keep breaking things, and I think I should take it, but like, I don't know if I should do it. I can do it by myself.
I think it would be wise for you to not do it alone.
But
We don't know when you're going to switch, and it could prompt a switch when you least expect it, which could be rather dangerous at times.
I mean, when Minerva took over last time, it was really helpful actually. Like it like burst all the lights and stuff.
But that's true, and we can work with that. But you need to be able to feel well enough to handle some things as you. It's good to have a protector, and I think that's beneficial, but it might help to have someone else.
You should go.
Me?
Yeah, you know how to calm me down.
Okay.
And we'll just like consider it a extended therapy session.
It would be good for me to see how. I mean, we haven't been able to get Mercury in yet for a group session. Hopefully, we can get Zem here soon. But in the meantime, I could go and kind of observe what all is going on and try and see if there's different ideas I can come up with that might help you when you're in the thick of it.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Like you could go and then you could see like me in like how good I am with a shotgun. If
I
need
know
to use
you're
it.
amazing. You've told me these awesome stories.
Doesn't mean you've seen it, but yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Awesome.
With that, we cut back to our two researching, where both of you get to roll logic minus 20.
I rolled 9 again.
Hey, that means that it's a success, which is good.
I got 25.
This is
Okay,
amazing.
so another 35, we're up to 66%.
Okay.
This is so much better with more people.
Yeah. A team, like, this is a game that is designed for small groups, but a group of 2 is a little small.
A little small.
We were fine until the end.
Yeah, until you had to combat a big bad.
That's how
I mean,
ends usually go.
I did
Yeah.
really well against the big bad. Okay. I shot him real good.
All right.
A whole bunch.
So, is there anything happening as the two of you are starting to work together researching this stuff?
I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah,
loving
okay,
it. I'm
so
having
there's-
the time of my life.
There's good vibes going. The two of you are getting along. You're working well together. Like, nobody's failed. So, like, the two of you are doing really well.
Seeker and former seeker.
Mm-hmm. Mars, after therapy, do you go straight home? Are you, like, what is your plans with Delilah about this? Is Delilah coming with you, right? Like, are you trying to get Delilah to come with you right away? Like, what's...
Yeah, because she's nervous and she suddenly was like, oh shit, I get to take my hot therapist with me. This is awesome. But like it's all in her head.
Delilah will change because a pencil skirt is not great for running around a haunted house. So she does change into a flowy black dress with a red crop top.
Yeah, better.
Like it's like a flowy skirt, I guess, like mid-dress top, crop top, hat.
Mars is definitely staring. Definitely staring.
The tenets of our games. What are we wearing? What are we eating?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The answer to both in this campaign is apparently Delilah.
Delilah does have a car for equipment. I picture it as, I think it originally was a vintage car, but she's kind of tricked it out to be able to go in the forest and things like that.
I was like, how goth
rather
is
easily.
Delilah? Is it a hearse?
It's not a hearse, but it's like close to a Corolla DeVille car she can get that can actually slightly
very
off-road without
roadstery.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep getting hotter. The fuck?
I don't usually play the hot character, but I'm like, if I'm going full witchy witch, I gotta go 100%.
It means when Mary's having good days, she's just gonna deck out one day and kill everybody.
Oh, I cannot wait for PAX Unplugged when we have to dress up as these characters.
Yeah, she'll get in the car, get her gear with her. She's got a couple of different bags and different tinctures and all kind of different stuff with her. Okay. Directions?
We could go back to my place. That's where my sister, my sibling is. And I think Zaya messaged a smart person, a researcher.
Nice.
So I think they're researching. They said that I met them before, but I don't remember.
Well, it's good to see. Do you normally work with the like? How does your team work as we like pull out of the drive and?
As
She
we cut
explains
back
what team.
as we cut back to our two seekers seeking, I need both of you to roll investigation again.
Well, that's a 64.
Yeah, I got a 97, so.
Oh, so we're actually at a failure.
Yes.
Could one of them use a bone to hope the
Either of them could use a bone to re-roll.
Well, we can
wait to the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to waste that.
Okay.
We might
Alright.
get it in the next
Yeah.
Then
Was the
we'll
97
actually
a better
have you
fail?
guys do one more roll. So we get this
let's
out
go.
of the way before break.
48. That was a failure on mine.
Oh, 20.
So we're at 86% of the way there.
So we do this again, just real quick,
Yeah,
Do
sure,
we
we
get
can
real
do
quick?
it. We can do it real quick.
just so we know.
Yeah. It's a fair amount of research. Realistically, this should take longer.
Well, that was a
taking more
92
recs.
from me.
Yeah, I fucking got a 94. How is this happening to us? So that we should probably use bone, right?
Yeah. Do we each need to use a bone? How does
Whoever
this work?
uses a bone re-rolls. So, like, one of you could use a bone and you re-roll, and then the other one
How
could
many
use a
bones
bone
do you
and
have,
you re-roll.
Ash?
4.
You know what? I'm insatiably curious. I'm gonna use a bone. We got the same amount. It's fine. I'll be insatiable. Let's go. 21.
Oh,
That pushes it to where you guys start getting stuck. But Mercury, you find a key piece of information. I don't know how much flirty energy there is between the two of you yet, but you find a key piece of information as just as you're about to divulge it, the front door opens with your sister and her therapist.
How drunk is my sister?
She
Medium?
succeeded, so medium.
Okay.
You can smell it, and she's not walking completely straight, but she's fine.
is she ever?
She's not walking straight.
All
She's
right.
fine.
And with
So I-
that, we are
The
going to
coffee
go
helps
on.
sober her up.
With that, we are going to go on bio break.
Really good cliffhanger. Do we just want to do Disney trivia? Because this ain't happening.
How dare you? No, I want to play the game. I want to play the
Yes,
game.
we
real
are
fast.
here. We got
We're
this.
here to
Let's
play the
go.
You're a time traveling corpse?
I don't. Apparently.
That is awesome.
Now this one wasn't me.
It's not our fault.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He is so excited and is bouncing so much. Like, there's so much excited bouncing.
Obviously, everyone's into anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot be. He's so cool.
My world is crumbling around me.
Nice to meet you and explode with you.
I suppose that is nice, yes.
Find out about our cash.
Fuck you.
I knew we weren't gonna get off scot-free from murdering someone.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. Step 2, you say you wanna see it all the way through. Step 3, you bring me down to my knees. Step 4, you say you're walking out the door. You can't take it anymore. But where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. Tear my seams apart for you. You tell me every little lie is true. Oh yeah. But I listen to the heartbeat on the floor. I feel out every breath just like before. You can't take it anymore. Where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. All you wanna do is fight. Why don't you wanna make it right? You don't know what you're running from. We don't know what you're running I miss when we were teenage girls in our tomboy t-shirts. When life was good and the worn out sneakers. When we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy
The information superhighway. Newcom, nice of you to join us.
When average teenager Arthur Padrone finds out he's the reincarnation of King Arthur of Camelot, he, Merlin, and Lancelot go on a road trip to find the other Knights of the Round Table before danger catches up to them in this comedy fiction podcast. Listen to Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcasts.
aggressive.
It was peaking, yeah. But we're back. Hey everybody, welcome to part 2. I don't know if our sessions will be split into 2 episodes, but if it means we have a double long episode 1, that just makes sense anyways. So, the part 2 of the first session of Charm City. We open at Mercury and Mars's apartment, where Mars has brought their therapist, and Mercury just uncovered information with Alexandria. So I'm going to steal a bit from Monster of the Week for investigation of you get to ask me 3 questions. And you guys work together, so
Not it.
either of you.
Oh, either of us. Okay. Cool. Is all right. This is not the question. I'm conferring with Moss. First question: is it really a poltergeist?
Ooh, good question.
Okay, cool. That's our question.
Potentially. This address has the chance for a lot of restless spirits.
Okay.
Is there a portal or gate?
Now, you guys are looking into like the history of this thing. So,
Well,
again,
we could look into the history of the land.
Yeah, again, potentially.
Possibly?
Given
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you know, where this house was built, used to have an asylum.
God damn it.
Come on. Just don't build things on where the asylums were. Oh my God.
Don't build asylums.
Don't build asylums.
Treat people like humans. You won't have to build asylums.
Okay.
Very anti-asylum.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be anti another thing only because I'm so anti water park deep down in my soul.
As you should. As you should be.
Now, I will say the entire neighborhood where their house was built used to be the grounds of an asylum.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is only this house? Oh no, that's not that. Well,
No, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Is it?
That's a good
Okay.
question.
Is it spreading throughout the whole thing, or is it
going
just
around?
this house?
There's probably a couple other people that have made some posts about weird stuff, but nothing posted to now. They might not be posting about, but no one's posted about anything as extreme as what's going on at the Anderson house.
Okay, cool. Crazy. Well, that's exciting. Asylums are always fun. Not the actual, not you know what I'm saying, right? They're not fun, but like
to read about, sure.
Right, and also
to not be in though. It's more fun not being in one.
Fun, interesting. That's a better word, right? It's very interesting.
Interesting's good. I'm right there with you. Right there with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Mars, is that your therapist?
Yeah. They're gonna.
You said nothing to me.
Yeah.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
I might have had a drink or two and forgot that I'm supposed to text you before I bring company over.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about, but
hi there. I'm Delilah Crowley. It's nice to meet you guys. I've heard some stuff, but Mars wanted me to come and kind of see how you all work together and see if we can come up with some strategies to help with her healing. So,
what do you think we do here at Felix Investigations?
I guess you guys, from
What's
what
on the
I've
door?
heard, look into different supernatural disturbances. from what I understand. I am just here to support Mars. Bobby, do I get any weird vibes here? Like anything odd?
Do you want to activate
feeling?
your third eye? Or do you have something that gives
Yeah.
you like a danger sense innately?
I don't have an innate danger sense from what I remember. I'll double check, but I think that she kind of has an energy feels.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And we've met, right, Mary?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, I think like we go to like where we share about different things, coffee, little monthly coffee date to figure out what people are working on, get each other information, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
All right. If you don't have anything specific, then you make a mysticism roll to activate your third eye. It is concentration, which means you can't make other checks while it's going. You'll have to focus. It's an active thing, but you can do that.
Okay.
Your forehead will probably buzz a little.
Mercury, you see Mars going, isn't she hot?
How could you not tell me about this?
I rolled a 58 and my mysticism is 70.
Amazing. So as you kind of blink, seeing if anything's odd, you sense something coming from Mars. But when you look, there's essentially like Mars is kind of wearing a cage over their head.
Probably has to see Minerva.
Mm-hmm. There is
Got a cage on my head?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
You had mysticism and you've suppressed it.
Oh, that's new.
Oh,
the cage thing is
it's a
new.
cool way to do that, Bobby. It's really good.
While looking over at Mercury and Alexandria, have you ever opened your third eye around Alexandria before?
No, absolutely not.
So, Alexandria, with your backstory, the third eye, you're going to hate me. Delilah sees a withered husk of a mummified corpse of a person.
I don't hate you. That's awesome.
While
That's sick as hell.
looking over at Mercury, it's hard to look at them directly. The first thing you see is like a black flame infinity symbol burning over their head.
Ooh.
But if you focus on them for a second, you realize it's hard to see, look directly at them, because it's almost like the air behind them blurs and then reflexes back and blurs. And when it's blurring, it's almost at like 2 or 3 opacity, where like almost completely translucent is a hooded figure standing behind them with their face completely obscured.
I don't know why this is hot to me.
After kind of taking that in,
do they see Minerva?
They do also see a third person sitting in the couch, which I'm also going to assume like there were some like warding sigils and stuff put up. Even though I'm not going to make it like spend for permanent magic, just in general, like it's been worded and stuff that burn and all, but like sitting on the couch is also this girl in like her mid to late 20s, chilling, sees you and just kind of gives this look of like, oh, you see me, and waves at you.
She has white hair like
the two
Mars
sisters.
and Mercury.
We both have like red eyes, so didn't mean to make us all albino, but it just happened.
I kind of, after I do my look around to make sure that girl is just gives a lightning thing of like, that might be a problem. I turn it off, and kind of get in my bag, pull out some juniper and lavender. It's like, do you guys mind if I just...
Oh,
I mean, we already like took care of all that.
I won't be smoking.
Sure.
But you can.
I look at. Do I see? Who are you looking at specifically?
She's looking at everybody. Like it's just like a glance.
So, Mars,
Mm-hmm.
you can give me. Yeah, we'll just make this a basic check. No skill needed. You can give me a logic check.
Minus 10% because dazed, or am I not dazed anymore?
You're still drunk, so no, you're still drunk, and you're still near Delilah. So yes, you're dazed.
Yeah. Oh well, that's a 95.
Ooh, yeah, you got no clue. You got no clue what's going on. You're probably a little more drunk. Get like that vomit burp happening.
Excuse me, I'll be right back. Run some bathroom.
So as Mars rushes to the bathroom, does anyone say anything, or is this a moment where everyone's awkwardly looking at each other while you hear someone drive heave in the bathroom?
I think that I heard you guys are taking on a similar case to a pretty traumatic one.
Yeah.
How's that going? As she's like going around, she's got her like bundle of herbs and is kind of like using like this like crystal to kind of put it around to cleanse the area the best that she can.
It's going great. We're having a great time.
Yeah. Did we end up searching the whole neighborhood? Did we find out if it was the whole neighborhood? No, it was just Anderson. Never mind. Cool.
Well, it was the
there's
whole
some
neighborhood.
of that,
but, like,
but the
rewind in my
Andersons are
brain.
much
Yeah.
worse off.
I guess it was on where an asylum was.
Isn't that exciting?
Those are terrible places.
I know.
Very anti-asylum. But it's just the one house is getting it worse than the others. But there might be more in that neighborhood. But we're talking like apparitions, disembodied voices. The child is not sleeping, and there's stuff moving around. So there's at least poltergeist going on there. But I think there's potentially
so much more
as bad as the last one. But the last one we went in by ourselves.
Yes. I know
our
about
father had
that.
a drinking problem.
That's makes some sense. Is there a
Same
particular
drink.
kind? Okay. I'm glad. I've been trying to get kind of both of you together, but it just hasn't worked out. So I figured, hey, might as well just see in the thick of it. I know that
I feel like I
Mars-
know why she didn't bring me in, but it's cool. It's
Mars
cool, you're here now. Anyway,
Mars never told Mercury once that you were supposed to come to a session.
oh no. Mars definitely wanted to keep Delilah all to herself. We got that covered. That's clear.
But you know, I just Mars did call me at a very high involvement number that we use. So this is a pretty heightened event. If we can kind of just try and support her through this, I'll do it to the best of my ability as well.
You got it. You don't even have to worry about me. I am here with the positive vibes. I'm ready to go. I'm really excited.
Okay. And then she's especially saging that couch, like, or not saging. We're not saging. We're using juniper. We're using our Irish Wiccan because we have not been gifted our sage. So we are.
When I come out of the bathroom, like no, that one, leave Minerva alone.
Okay.
Oh, please don't sage my sister.
It's juniper, but
Oh yeah. Don't juniper my sister.
I don't know.
Sounds weird.
I don't know what you're doing, but
just got some weird feelings. That's all.
Yeah,
you
yeah, our
see,
sister's supposed to be here.
you can see Minerva.
It's complicated. I'm curious that you guys both can see Minerva.
Oh, I can't see her. I just assume because
Got it.
I mean, sometimes like
she'll talk through me.
Yeah, and then also like in the last incident, I was able to kind of like see her for a second. So
Mars, give me a will check. Remember,
-10%.
Yep.
No, I failed. I got an 87.
As Minerva walks over to Mars and just steps into Mars's spot, and this like slightly echoey other voice comes out of Mars. Hi, I'm Minerva. Nice to meet you.
Heard many things. Protector of sorts.
Yeah, I try to be around. I don't typically listen in on your sessions, though, but I have read her diary.
Good to know.
Oh, you would really want to know.
This is incredible.
So
this is amazing.
you step in to help.
Mercury laughed out loud and just had to excuse himself.
I think her face still turns bright red, even though she's not in complete control of her body at the moment.
I mean, step is a little awkward for me, but I'm around.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to go shake her hand.
And you both are able to communicate with each other?
Yeah, usually. But if I want to, have a group chat, I have to kind of log in, as it were.
This is so cool. This is really cool.
Mars has given you permission for that.
I mean, yeah, they haven't complained.
That would be difficult as you're fronting right now.
Well, yes, but we don't just talk right now. We're sisters. We hang out all the time.
All right.
Just not when she's in the bathroom. That's weird.
Oh my gosh, I have so many questions for you.
know.
This is amazing.
Can you bring Mars back to us?
Oh, really quick. What is it like to be like? Are you a ghost? Like a
Well,
spirit? Are
the
you a
real
certain
thing
type of ghost?
to know about the afterlife, since you're very, very keen on knowing, is
Yes.
and then leaves Mars's body. And then
Why
Minerva,
would you say that out loud?
Mars, you can see Minerva like around Alexandria, just being like, ha ha ha, giving the finger all around Alexandria.
I'll get it
Why
next
would you
time. Don't
say
worry.
that, Minerva? That was sorry.
You can still talk to her. What did
Minerva's
she say?
also like, it's fine. I actually wrote a diary when you were sleeping one time. It's real embarrassing.
You wrote what?
Everyone can hear what you say.
Delilah's writing in her notes.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. She wrote a diary.
It was Alexandria.
Okay. Well, where's your diary? I want to read it. If you read mine, this is some bullshit.
I'm dead.
That doesn't mean your diary's not somewhere.
She had me burn that.
Contingency plans. We're in a family of hunters, and you didn't know this.
I was at school.
That's important.
That was true.
Nah, school sucked.
I love hanging out with you guys.
You're still the first one to go to college, sis, even if you didn't get out.
Yeah, thanks.
First place in our special race.
Glad to be first place as a college dropout. Great, awesome.
Just more notes being written. You can see her write a table, like if you're like watching her per pen movements. Before it was one on one page, and now she's kind of divided into something.
Why are you taking notes right now?
Because she's a therapist.
It's my job.
Yeah, but do you usually keep ghost stuff in?
Sure.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, talking about Minerva the entire time, so I don't see why
We've
it
had
wouldn't.
long conversations about Minerva.
It's important to be open with your therapist.
Minerva's over there like, you talk about me in the one place I don't listen. This is where you talk about me.
It wasn't anything bad.
Uh-huh, I'm sure.
Don't get upset.
You talk about good things in therapy. Yeah.
I was just telling her I was telling her about how you saved the day at the house.
Mm-hmm. Give me another will check.
That's a 70-something, so it's failed.
All of a sudden, like, the voice changes again. So real quick, just popping in, was it good things? Because I can't.
There was a mixture of
Oh,
how
a
she felt.
mixture. Okay. Yeah.
There's certain times where you insert yourself in a way that can be overwhelming, and where she would like to talk and you override her, and that can be a problem.
She can do it at will. That's awesome.
I get it.
Mercury's a little in love with Alexandria.
Give me a social check.
She's adorable.
Delilah. Do you have training in social?
I do not have training.
All right. So it's whatever. I believe your will minus 20.
Yeah. So that's 40 for me.
Yeah.
Very nice. 37.
Hey. Okay. I overreacted. I don't like people talking about me. I'm sorry. This is the only
That's
way.
understandable.
You're really cute, and I don't want you to think I'm a bitch, but I'm going to step out.
I feel like as
And
she's
then-
stepping, I do believe separation is important, though.
You can't have a crush on her.
I can't crush anything. I don't have a body.
Time person. Oh no, I can't.
She
hear this
sits
part.
on
Never
me.
mind.
She goes right through me. What's the big deal?
Turns bright red. I am not saying that.
Okay. So, what
This is my
I'm
life.
just here to kind of observe. Go about what you would normally do. And I go and I sit on the couch with like my leg crossed, and I kind of begin just watching, writing notes.
God, this is embarrassing.
So, are we bringing her to the house?
I thought it would be a good idea in case I you had a breakdown.
The more the merrier.
I mean, yes, but should we bringing normies into this?
I'm sorry?
She's not a normie.
She can see Minerva.
True. But I mean, like,
I can handle myself.
Are you a
just
hunter?
Fine. I'm sorry, a hunter?
Yeah, that's what we are.
That's what I'm referring to as not a hunter. I was just trying not to. Sorry.
If you're talking about the supernatural and paranormal, I'm well versed in different practices.
So remember how I
don't
said
want
that,
there to
like,
be any collateral damage again because that could be bad.
I
You
understand. Trust
So-
me, it'll be fine.
I learned first aid. I can help this time.
I can help as well.
Okay.
I am quite good at healing.
I just not used to being the responsible one.
Don't worry, I'm right
sorry.
here. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Going into another situation like the last one is stressful for the both of you. I can't imagine what it would feel like, especially going in, you're used to being with each other. Now you're adding in other people. That can be a great stress on your shoulders. Is there a way that you're planning on divvying out work or things that might be able to help alleviate some of those worries? Or should we discuss some of those worries?
You're muted.
Preferred if she was
Okay.
sober.
I think that's a good idea. Making sure everyone is fully being able to be there and react. That's a good thing.
And they're gonna get in close to Delilah for this and whisper, Dad wasn't.
I understand.
That's what I'm worried about here.
Okay.
Because I think if he was, things would be different now.
I understand.
I'm just a little on edge.
That's understandable. It's only been 6 months.
Time's weird.
It's true. But this is going to be different. We're going to get through this. What other things do we need to do to prepare? Is there anything to check in?
I need magic ammo.
You want magic ammo?
Yeah, because like I don't think it would make it easier to.
I can try to do that for you,
Now,
but
this is a family's house with a 10-year-old kid.
yeah, we're dealing with children.
I won't. I'd assume the family would leave while we're looking
It
around.
might be better if they're there, actually.
Let's go and check it out, and then we'll come back and figure out what we need because we don't know the full extent of what's going to be
Yes.
there.
Seeing the effect it has on the family is going to be really interesting. It'll give us a lot of information.
We're gonna go during the day, right?
Alex, I need you to not act happy around them for just a little bit.
Got it.
We're gonna traumatize that child.
No, yeah, don't. I will tone it down.
I love this for you, and I love
Thank
this
you.
about you.
Thank you.
But I'm trying not to scare the child anymore.
No. I will be super careful about it. I'll be like,
If nobody's looking, you can be as excited as you want to.
great, because that's okay, cool.
Or if we're looking and just like a child's not looking.
Yeah. No, I'll squeal in the car. Don't worry, it's fine.
I didn't want to like hurt your feelings or anything. I just
love poltergeists. It's fine.
So, what's your plan? Because you haven't even gotten back to the people that contacted Mars.
I'll email
we should
them.
probably officially take the job.
I'll email them back and ask them when a good time to meet them is.
Okay.
The last one just walked in.
Or if they gave a phone number, I'll call.
Yeah. The mom, Sarah Anderson, will spawn back and just be like, my husband, Tom, works weekdays and Emily's at school. So if you want to talk to everyone, it'll have to probably be on the weekend. We don't want Emily up late or worrying about stuff on a weekday. But if you just want to come talk to me and check out the house first, we can do that in the middle of the day on a weekday.
Okay, so like they said we can come look at the house on the weekday with just the mom there, but the husband and daughter won't be there until Tom and Emily won't be there until the weekend. If we want to get their side of the story.
Well, today's a weekday, so we can like go today and maybe check it out today, and then do more research, and then go back on the weekend, and then so we can go do like multiple trips.
Yeah.
Right. So do you guys want to go to? Do you want to go? In a couple of hours.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
as long as everyone else is okay with that.
Going along with everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think
it's probably by like 2, verging on 3 in the afternoon by now. So today, when the kid's not home, is probably shot. The earliest you'll probably get is tomorrow, which would be a Thursday.
Or tomorrow, so it's not close to evening.
I guess the question would be, is this something where we want to get it all done in a go or come back and forth? How do you normally run things?
We normally, well, there's not a normal.
Okay.
It's been a while. In previous times, sometimes Mars would go check out the place. And then while I was researching, without telling me, and then we would go back with that new knowledge. Sometimes we've had to make multiple trips. It really depends on if we've bitten off more than we can chew.
Okay.
You know? If you think it's a ghost and you get shadow people, it's...
Oh, all right. Well, maybe Thursday go talk, and then Friday afternoon, if they can maybe get a hotel, you could clear the house by the weekend.
Also, does anyone have skill training in education?
Yes.
What is your specialty, if you have
Linguistic.
one? Okay. So you won't get to use your specialty, so you could just do training and education, but you can give me an education roll to see what you already know.
Ooh.
If it is a poltergeist and things to help with this. Because in Sigil and Shadow, especially someone like you, would be assumed you know some like occult history and all of those things. So
okay, how do I so I rolled.
So, what is your logic?
Okay, 60.
So you gotta roll below a 60. What'd you roll?
Okay, I got a 38.
Okay, so you succeeded. It's not a critical success, but you succeeded. So a few things that are going to be helpful to know. Odds are ghost activity is going to be less during the day. If it's feeding off the energy of the people, it'll be less active with less people there. So those will all make checking the house initially safer during the day, but the odds of directly encountering the supernatural less likely.
Okay.
Also, you'd know things like salt can ward off ghosts and, you know, those basics.
Okay. Cool. I will relay that information to everyone. So again, we can do multiple trips, which is what I'm for, because I think that's safest, and also I think that would give us a lot of time in the house and with possibly like finding the poltergeist, and like maybe even, I don't know, I think it would be interesting to talk to one, but I don't know, it's that's up to you guys, really.
Sounds good to me.
Yes. Cool. Okay. Should I wait in the car? Are we going? Like, should we go? Nikki, if you're talking, you are muted.
Oh, she said, well, they can talk through me. It's happened before.
Oh,
We wanna avoid that
any
happening.
spirit?
I think that's rather wise to try and avoid that if we
I
can.
don't have control over
Right.
it. They just know that they can.
Okay.
We should hang out a
Minerva
lot
asked
more.
permission, but the others don't. But
We should have coffee. Do you want to like have coffee?
I
We should definitely get lunch. It's lunchtime, and we should definitely have food in us for this.
Lunch sounds good. Yeah, I
It would
don't
help
wanna-
sober you up as well. So
Yeah, sorry.
Stop.
Oh, I heard you. I know you're upset.
I am upset with the way things are. It is not your fault that they are the way they are. You're working on it, and I know that, and I love you.
She just like nods and like takes the bottle out of her bag and puts it on the counter.
I think that at that point, as that's given away, I'm going to take and put it in a bag just so it's not in the house anymore. Just
good call.
Mercury just gives you a nod, just like, I usually replace it with as much water as I can get away with. I whisper that to her.
So, if you guys are going, you're going to lunch today. When are you organizing the next time you're going to go to the house, the Anderson house?
I'd say tomorrow at like noonish, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. Because you guys do have some people who have a third eye that can sense some stuff, even if active things aren't going on. Things like that. Yeah.
We
Take
could
it
just
from
like
people
drive
who have
by there at night just to look.
Take it from people who have played the game and seen how it goes. Baby steps when confronting the supernatural, and be prepared. Because
and don't go at night.
well, eventually you're gonna have to, but yeah, don't start by going like, oh, hell, we're gonna go in the middle of the night. All right,
It's fine.
I'm gonna shoot a ghost.
I mean, I did successfully shoot a ghost.
I did not successfully whip a ghost.
So, you all can go have lunch if that's the plan. If it's everybody's going to go have lunch together and sober up, where do you guys want to go to lunch? We've done what are we wearing. I might as well do what are we eating tonight.
Panera.
Okay, so this is just like a USA show where we're very obviously sponsored by one company.
We are.
It's always Panera.
Look, they got sandwiches. They got
Always
coffee.
Panera, man.
Yeah,
It's
you
always
got the Sip
Panera.
Club.
We love to see it.
No,
I
we are
tried
very
to get those
worried
Sparge
to see
lemonades
it,
delivered
Ashton.
twice, and they forgot my drink every time.
If you get the Sip Club, you get unlimited refills. And
No,
it's always free.
I'm saying when I've gotten Panera delivered, they always forget my drink.
Oh, I never get it delivered.
Ashton's like, it can be
I'm
delivered.
sorry, I have agoraphobia.
That's so
Bad.
valid of you.
It's getting better.
Just first of all, I don't know who would do that because I wouldn't do that, but I would always remember your drink. Not all men.
All right. But yeah, so all of you go to Panera. We will say Mars can sober up, so you can remove dazed.
Yay.
It's also immediately going right now. One of you is suffering -10 to all rolls is bad. Anything you guys want to discuss while you're doing lunch? If not, we will move into the evening.
I don't think we need to RP it, but
Yeah.
Alex is asking a bunch of questions about like Minerva and like spirits talking through Mars and stuff. Just going for a ridiculously long amount of time.
If at any point she pushes about anything that bad happened, it could possibly trigger PTSD.
I don't think I'd go like super. I think specifically I'm focusing on Minerva.
If it's just Minerva, then she's fine. She talks about it and she's like, yeah, like Minerva, and Mercury were hunters, and I was at school, and then Minerva died one day, so I came to help Mercury. I mean, I couldn't stay at school anymore anyway, so figured why not go help.
Incredible.
And then suddenly I could hear Minerva.
Kind of ironic that you went to school and not Minerva.
Yeah, I don't know why. And I don't know why I chose business school. It was really boring.
Oh, it was because Mom said you couldn't.
Oh, right.
I was gonna say you might have had a bad teacher because I think education is super fun, but like I get it,
No, Mercury's right. Mom said I couldn't go to school, and so I proved her wrong and got accepted into school. And then I got bored and stopped attending classes, and then I got kicked out of school.
Okay. Yeah. Some of that is very relatable.
Notes. Just
Also worth noting, for Alexandria and Delilah, I posted in Discord the 5 factions in the city. You guys can have ties to one of them.
I have ties to the first one.
Yes.
Because that's social.
Currently,
whichever one is super secretive, put me in that.
Thousand
Whichever one
Masks.
has the nerds.
Hey, here I am.
No, the nerds would be the OCLT crew.
Okay. Yeah, that would be it.
I still really
Occult.
is it really Oakland?
It's occult.
No, it's not.
No, it's
They
not.
hate Mercury because Mercury calls it Oaklet.
It's occult.
First we had Taint, now it's Oakland.
It's
If I
occult.
see them, I go Oaklet. So
Now I just imagine some frat bros. Oakland, like full on. This is what it's become.
Well, it's run by like an Elon Musk, so they definitely did not think the name through.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's a tech bro trying to like make an app for the supernatural.
No. I'd see through that shit. Never mind. I'm not in that one.
Also, like the Braun family, I don't advise. They're very German and occult.
I don't know. That actually might be the one.
I don't remember what I'm in.
No, I'm kidding.
I was drawing.
Court of Shadows, I believe.
No, Thousand
Okay.
Masks.
Cool. I knew it was one of those.
Thousand Masks is the secret society. Court of Shadows is unlikely any of you are tied to because it's purely supernatural creatures. But if you have links to it, it just means you have links to like the monster world.
Yeah, if it is because of Death Defiant, I don't know if that.
You could have Court of Shadows depending on how old you actually are. If you're
That's
older than
that
same.
Discuss.
If you want to discuss that, we can reveal.
Yeah.
Because we'll have some discussions after the session to clue you guys in on all of these. But yeah. So you guys have lunch. Everybody gets to know each other a little bit better. All of that as people separate to gather back together. Are you guys re-meeting at the office tomorrow before you go, or is everybody meeting up at the house? Like the Anderson house.
And only 2 of us have vehicles, so
Yeah.
I didn't know if we all wanted to ride
and
together.
it's not neither of the sisters.
And one of us has a motorcycle that cannot fit 4.
Hey, Dr. Crowley, could you give us a ride tomorrow?
Of course.
Cool. It'd be really weird to like take the bus.
We really need somebody to drive us, mommy. Dr. Crowley.
Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy.
But yeah, so with that, as everybody disperses back, we're gonna say there's like a Panera right down the street from you guys, from the
You're
twins'
so
apartment.
fucking lucky. Sorry.
Because they're gonna be like near to what is the neighborhood again?
Mount Vernon.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna have an apartment in Mount Vernon.
Nice.
It's a nice house. That's a nice place.
And we'll put a Panera. There should be a Panera in Mount Vernon. Well, if not, Liberties, Creative Liberties.
Panera supports the gays.
Yeah.
Eh,
No corporation truly supports anyone.
what Bobby said.
That's fair. I just compared to Chick-fil-A, they're super gay.
Well, yes.
They're also very different cuisine.
Anyways.
Food.
So that evening, knowing you guys are going to investigate a potentially haunted house tomorrow, does anyone want to do any prep? We have multiple magic users, stuff like that. So if there's any spells you want to prepare, because you can also charge spells into things and then release them later.
Ooh, I would like to do that.
Yeah, sharpen. Or I polish my gun.
I got empty skin.
I will say, if you want, Mars, since you're very much about the guns and you come from a hunter family, I don't think it'd be a check for you to know about salt and ghosts. You can have some rounds of rock salt shells.
Yes. I can hit things without actually having to cast magic on them. Yes.
Roll a d10 for me.
9.
You have 9 rounds.
Yeah.
But does anyone want to prepare any spells or anything?
I do. I just cannot. Why do I not have a link to the rules of the game? I only have the character sheet.
I could do ecstatic amplification on somebody.
If you go on our main Discord, it should be pinned. This is the group call, so I could do this, which is not great.
That's why.
Yeah, go to actually our community Discord. Link in somewhere.
1 second.
Actually, there should be a link in the description. Yeah. Moss started as the person who just kept doing fan art.
This was my first time doing fan art too. I was just really inspired.
First fan.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
All right. But yeah, anyone who has training in arcane can do low magic. You have to have 1 level in whatever school you're wanting to do mid magic.
Mm-hmm.
And do no low magic gives a -10 modifier, mid magic gives a -20 modifier.
Okay. How many spells can we prep right now?
Well, I mean, you have to do each spell on your own as like a full-on ritual. So in one night, probably 1 spell.
Okay. Okay, then. Sorry, I just don't know what any of my spells mean. I forgot.
So those are spells you already know, but like any of the schools you're familiar with.
Oh.
Like you could do, you can attempt low magic in any of the schools. Those were just ones we pre-made.
Oh,
it's a freeform magic system.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a freeform magic system.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's cool then. Okay, great. Awesome. Can I shit, hold on.
You can also just like make up shit. What do you want to do?
Oh shit.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, freeform magic. Look at the schools. Think what you want to do, and like if it's low magic, we're gonna have to keep it within like low magic bounds.
Right.
But
And then how do you know if you're familiar with a school? Is it just
so as with all skills that have specialization, being trained means you have familiarity with all of them.
okay?
So you can it's like low levels cantrips.
Yeah.
Everything else is
Okay.
leveled spells.
Got it.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good way to put it.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
It's a little harder than a cantrip, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. For simple,
Yeah.
it's way harder than that.
There
but-
is There's also an arcane arbitration cheat sheet that will very much help you of like ideas of effects. And then it says what a
that's what that
low
was.
and a mid and all are in each one. So while you're
Got
figuring
it.
that out, Moss, is there anything Mercury wants to prepare?
I want to do an ecstatic amplification, probably to willpower on myself.
What is
Or
ecstatic
if Mars wants one.
Oh no, that's right. That's one of the pre-made ones, right?
Yeah, it's the low one. It's a bind enhancement,
Mhm.
and it's the caster chooses an ability score upon binding. The spell grants advantage to any action or resistance checks using that ability. And it's using temporary body art with ritualistic pain. Binds magic to their flesh. Yeah, so tattooing a sigil on for that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it permanent, but it'll be able to be recharged, basically.
Yeah, it'll
with
put a permanent
another
tattoo
ritual.
on you.
Yeah. Which is why I needed a lot of body space.
Yeah.
I have a
That's
portable
actually
tattoo
why
gun.
Mercury has so much exposed skin. Their main school of magic they're going is like body modification magic. It's rad.
It's the
Okay,
coolest
so this is, you can only charge Umbra. So you have to do an actual ritual
Yeah.
for this. So you have 0 ranks in Umbra. Or, sorry, 0 ranks in this school, correct?
Hair artist, I got level 1 training, didn't I? When
Oh, you
we-
picked up level 1 in it? Okay.
Yeah, I have it written down, and it was like our first meeting, not the second one, so it's been a minute.
Okay. No, that's fair. So you have a threshold of 3 failures. Give me your rolls for the night.
Is it willpower for this one?
I believe it's always
For casting, it's
Or-
willpower, right?
Yeah, casting.
Okay.
The character performing magic makes will plus arcana. As an extended action, make a logic to research or investigate. Yeah. So it's always willpower for performing, it's logic for researching.
And actually, I'm going to use this to increase my strength,
Okay.
not my willpower.
All
So my willpower is 60 plus 10%.
So you're going to spend the night tattooing a sigil on you, or maybe going over a sigil you already have.
Yeah, I'd say the ones on the leg that I drew, those can be what those are for.
Okay.
And I'll just redraw off the strength one, I guess. That is 49 to start.
What is your number?
70.
Okay. So the thing is you do low magic. It does have a hard difficulty of -10. So it's 60, just as a heads up. So, but 49?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're almost half done. Give me another roll.
That is all zeros.
All zeros is a 100. So that is bad. Because that is a doubles, which means you actually got 2 failures. You're down to 1 failure left.
That's sad. Wait, 73. Damn it.
Ooh. All right.
Bone.
Bone. Okay. Bone for a reroll. It's bone to reroll.
How do we replenish our bones?
So you replenish your bones every session, as well
Got it.
as for the illuminated, it's whatever your drive is. So as a seeker, every time you uncover hidden information. So, like, did you spend a bone to re-roll researching?
I did.
You didn't? Okay.
Moss
If
did.
you had, since you said successfully uncovered supernatural lore, you would have got a bone.
Okay.
I got a 97, so I guess I'm not as strong. I don't get my advantage.
No.
I got an infected tattoo.
Double check. But do either of you have a plan for your...
Yes.
Okay.
I have 2 ideas, and I would like to make them probably the second one. I would rather have. It's basically a lantern that has an enchantment that those within the area are protected within its light, as far as like mental attacking goes. For
cool.
a Vita spell.
All right.
And I'm going to work on my jar of dirt later.
Yeah. So Vita spell. What level magic is this again?
It would be mid.
So you're going to take a -20 to this. And you have 1 rank in Vita if you're doing mid. So you have 3 failures you can make. Make your first roll.
That is a 49.
All right.
And my -20 for Arcana would be 50, so I just freaking make it.
Is that Arcana counting your +10 for your rank in...
Yep.
So you have you have a willpower of 40?
I have a willpower of 60.
Okay. So willpower of 60 bumps it up. Oh yeah, up to 70 -20 is 50. Duh. Sorry. But yeah, 49. You said 49.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It's a big A dice game, not the big math dice game.
Also, magic, when you're doing stuff like this, magic only like really backfires, other than failed time and everything, if you double fail while channeling, which is something Moss can do. The 2 of you can't because you're human. Ish.
And then next check.
Another roll.
Oh, all right. That is a 14.
Okay, that's fine. 50, 63. So give me another roll.
89, so that's a fail.
That's a fail. That's one of your 3 failures.
39.
Okay. So 90. Yeah, you hit it. You've completed the spell. You spent the evening, you had some setbacks, you got the spell done. Ashton, what is
Yes.
Alexandria doing?
So I have so I do have crystal protection already, so I'm just gonna get that.
All right, is that
set up.
low?
Yes.
And you don't have any ranks in Arcane Specialized, correct?
No, but I have crystal protection in my character on my character sheet.
Uh-huh. Moss forgot that they have exhausting. That's right. Okay. So yours is whatever your willpower is, then -10 for it being low.
Okay.
And since
Okay.
you have no extra ranks, you have 2 failures you can make.
Okay. 15.
Okay. This is a super dramatic ending to our first session.
59, which I don't think. No, because it's a -10, isn't it?
Yeah.
And my willpower 60. Okay, so no.
So you got 1 failure left.
34.
Okay. 30, 49. Oh, hey, 49.
Nice. 42.
Okay. 80, 91.
Good luck. Okay, 19.
Okay, yeah, you successfully get your spell off.
Nice.
So our more experienced caster did not. Got way
You haven't said I was
closer.
lucky.
Way closer than the one shot where everything failed constantly.
These dice have 4-leaf clovers in them. It does nothing.
Yeah, so you both have spells sealed up and ready. As we kind of start finishing, we go into the night where the next day you're going to go. We'll probably see Mercury working on this spell, getting close, and their concentration being broken by the sound of like Mars in the kitchen getting some more alcohol.
I don't have any more alcohol at the house.
Yeah, looking for it.
Yeah, looking for it.
Yeah.
Looking for the bottle you left that they took out of the house.
And it's like, what the fuck?
We then cut to Delilah's home. Where what does it look like as Delilah's doing this spell?
So I feel like the camera sees her go to the attic where there's a large, like, rounded door that has an old skeleton key lock, and she opens it up, and inside are tons of cabinets and files and everything. This is like her little lair area of weird things kept away as she kind of works in the center of this pentagram to conduct it.
And
with her cat watching on.
Mm-hmm. We then cut to Alexandria, where is Alexandria and what's it look like Alexandria doing this spell?
She is in her, it's like a little townhouse. And it is covered like wall to wall in bookshelves and books. And there are a bunch that are just like laid out on random surfaces, open to like random pages. And she is sitting in the center of her living room, which has couches on the side, but she's on the floor. No table in the middle. It's just like an empty space. And she is like looking through some crystals that she has, and picking like the perfect one that like matches the vibe.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then we cut to a dark antechamber. It's large, stone, and shadowy. There is a basin of silvery liquid in the center, surrounded by multiple hooded figures. We see it from above. We cannot see their faces. As one waves a ringed hand over, showing Alexandria in her living room doing her thing. And another wave, it shows Delilah doing her thing. And then in a third wave, it shows Mercury giving up on getting the spell done tonight. You just hear, "Are you sure she's supposed to be the Magi? The others seem far more competent." And then another voice there says, "We do not question the cards," as a large tarot card is flipped into the pool and it lands face up on this image of Mercury. Like, you can't hear anything, but it's like Mercury coming out, seeing Mars, looking for the booze, probably yelling at Mars as the card lands on the pool, sending ripples, making the vision disappear, landing face up. This dark, almost negative black card with white ink of card number 1, the Magician, as it sinks into the pool. And that is where we end the first episode of Sigil and Shadow. We will be back next week for more in the next few weeks. as long as it goes well, we'll be back for even more episodes later still. But for the next few Tuesdays, in fact, every Tuesday in August, we will be playing Sigil and Shadow. And we hope you enjoyed it. This Friday, we should be having a Dialect being run by none other than Ashton.
Hell yeah.
But until then, good night, everybody.